Hey, how you guys doing? Caesar from Styrene Dreams. Um, yeah, it's been a minute, been months, maybe 6 months since I made a video. I believe my last video was like a stash update or something like that. Um, but during that time, I've still been on the bench working here and there. I mean, there's so many things going on that I don't get enough time to sit here. And honestly, after you know coming to the bench day after day after day, and sometimes you get burnout. At least I do, and I got other interests that I have that um that I attend to, and so yeah, it's hard for me to make videos, but I do spend 15-20 minutes, sometimes an hour at the bench, kind of working on something or just staring at something. But I just wanted to make this update because I just finished a model that I've been working on for maybe 9 years, and it's kind of a long story. But 9 years ago, I started this Revell '68 Volkswagen Beetle, and I pulled it out to work on it. I don't know, maybe I was going through my stash. I was doing inventory of my stash because I have about 90% of it's in the storage, and I was doing inventory and stuff on what I had, what kits I had, and I noticed that there was a lot of kits that had been started and never got anywhere with them. So I decided I needed to like pull all these kits out that were started and finish them. And this is one of the ones that I never finished. So a zombie build, I guess you can say. It started off as a two-tone gray Volkswagen. It was going to be stock. I believe I was playing around with the suspension, but it's a completely different kit now. And so I spent the last few months working on this, and I finally finished it last night. Feels really good to actually finish something. So we'll see ya. Let's take a look. Hey, so here it is. My latest build. Actually, well, like I was saying, this is a zombie build that I started. I just went back in my archive on my videos, and I think I have a video on this 9 years ago. And so it was a different color back then, and it was a two-tone gray that I had started with. And so I put it away, and 9 years later, about a few months back, I think early this year, I pulled it out, and I'm like, I need to finish this. I had downloaded some files. These wheels were some files I had downloaded. I can't recall I think these were from CG Trader. I can't remember the person I downloaded it from, but I downloaded several different types, and these are the ones that I went with. Let's see. The interior is just Vallejo ivory. So are the wheels color Vallejo ivory. I airbrushed them. And let's see, the red color is Mission Models red. I don't think I'll be using that again. Although other than the red, it went down okay. I mean, the color went down fine. It's just that it's very plasticky, or there's a lot of, yeah. It's water based, and I was kind of rubbing on it, and it just kind of becomes very plasticky. And I know acrylic paint is like that, but I've sprayed other acrylic paints, and um, they don't react the way this one does. So it's really easy to peel, and this is even after, you know, maybe a week or two of sitting. So my process was pretty much, I was going to use the Mission Models also, whoops, semi-gloss, because I didn't want it shiny. I just wanted something like, just, whoops, sorry, take the camera. I just wanted something that was going to be kind of like a dull color. Not dull, not matte, but just a color that, just everyday car. Um, and the way I see it is like, I see cars like from the time of my childhood, and I don't ever remember cars being so shiny. I mean, there was a sheen to them, but it was just a normal sheen. Um, so that's what I wanted to replicate. There is some camber on the wheels, a little bit, as you can see right there. Um, I used, for the chrome, I de-chromed everything, but I ended up using the Fusion Firm Chrome. And I gotta say, it's really nice. It's self-leveling, and once it's done, it's good. But it seems like it never dries, because I chromed this like maybe a month and a half ago, and you touch it and it just dulls up. The caps, hubcaps, the same thing. I had to repaint those a couple of times, me handling it. The bumpers are like, I had to handle them, so they look kind of dull. And yeah, it has like this look of this car that was restored and then it was put into a garage and it sat there for a decade and a half, maybe 2 decades. So it's like it was never really polished or anything, and it's just the chrome kind of started to corrode. I don't know, I'm making this up. Um, the the molding, it's bare metal foil, and ah, I don't think I did a very good job. There's jagged edges on it, and so yeah, it's not very good. Uh, but it's there. Uh, let's see what else. I painted the headlights in the same, what's called, the masters, the model masters, the testers, little bottles. Let's see right here. What is it called? I forgot. Turn signal amber. Ooh, yeah. So I painted those on the inside. Same thing with the, let me see, get something to point with. Same thing with I painted these just on the outside. They look all right. And same thing with the tail lights. The tail lights were the tail light red. Also the tester bottle. Yeah. So the enamels. Let's see what else did I did. Move this forward a little bit. The way I made this suspension, it's a very unconventional way I did it. I didn't modify anything. I just gutted it out. I'm not going to show you the bottom because it's kind of disgraceful. The wheels are not pinned onto any axle. In order for me to get these wheels to sit the way they are tucked in, I had to cut the inside of the chassis wheel well, I guess you could call it. and so they can tuck inside and lower the car. Like I said, there's no suspension attached to these wheels. The edges of the wheel wells that I cut out are actually glued onto the tires. So yeah, I didn't. I glued shut the hood, the engine. The engine part, half the engine is in there, half of it's in there. Originally, I was going to, open it and everything, but I went against that. I was just like, nah. I'll do a curbside. I'm not going to flip this car over because there's no point. You see these little black spots in there. I couldn't get in there. I kind of used the Tamiya panel line to get into the, to the door jambs and stuff like that in the corners. Just to kind of give it a little bit of a dirty look. Kind of something like it's been sitting around forever, hasn't been cleaned, hasn't been polished. Same thing with the vents. And the interior, it's all stock. There's nothing really in there that I can say it's interesting, other than, yeah, everything's stock in there. I did do the panel lines inside, but with the brown color of the Tamiya panel line. And pretty much that's it for this. I was gonna put a rack in the back, and I have a printed one here. I'll show you. I was going to place it here, but I ended up breaking this one, so I printed another one. So it's sitting over there, but I don't think I'm going to add it on. I was going to put a roof rack on this, but I thought I'd just call it good the way it is. The license plate I created on my own. I used Photoshop, downloaded a Utah license plate, the arches, which is my favorite plate, and I just put my I think the max in letters on the license plate is 7, so I kind of did my best to kind of put Styrene Dreams in there, but I think that looks cool. I also created a bunch of other versions of this. Let's see, where is it? Let's see. So here's all the license plates. The ones on the right hand side over here, those are 1/25th scale, and these are on the left hand side are 1/24th scale. So they're slightly bigger. I plan on using these. I did the one with the, what's it called, the vintage, and then I did one with the fish. I plan on doing some like overland kind of outdoorsy kind of trucks and SUVs. So that number is just my birthday. So yeah, so I printed these just if anybody cares. This is a 4x6 semi-gloss photo paper, and I just created these I grabbed templates from online, and I did some Photoshop stuff on it and just created them. I think they're pretty cool. So yeah, that's about it. I don't have anything else to say about this other than I just wanted to finish it. I just wanted to get it done. It's been in the box for some 9 years now, and I just wanted to finish something because I get things started and I don't finish them. And I think this is pretty much done. I could add the rack, or I was going to add some decals on the windows and stuff like that, but I just like, nah, I'll leave it for the next one. I just want to call this good. I got a bunch of other projects. As you can see, I have a couple other things sitting in the back for other videos that I want to make. I think this is my next Let's see, can I focus back now? Anyways, I'll probably be talking about this Galaxy. This is a paint disaster, but it's my next thing that I'm gonna work on. Got a bunch of other stuff. I have my 66 Nova chassis that's crooked. I'm gonna try to do some the hot water treatment on this to try to twist it back, but we'll see. Anyways, well, thanks for watching. I know it's been a while. I think my last video was 6 months ago, just kind of doing a stash thing, but I've been on the bench. I just don't make videos. I watch everybody else's while I'm on the bench, and so yeah. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.